Today I am reviewing the new off-Broadway production of Wine in the Wilderness, written by Childress, directed by LaChanze, and running through April 13th at Classic Stage Company at 136 East 13th Street in New York City. Whether you're in the wilderness or at home, you can help raise a glass to my channel by becoming a patron over on my Patreon page, where you can, for as little as $1 a month, support my work here, as well as my classic cinema podcast, Yesterday's Matinee, where patrons always get early access to the latest episode, which is currently on the 1981 erotic thriller Body Heat, starring William Hurt and Kathleen Turner. So go check it out when you get the chance. Thank you to my current patrons, especially my Neo and Hamilton tier patrons, and welcome to the new ones. Links to my Patreon and Spotify pages will be in the description. Childress made a surprise return to New York theater in 2021 when her play Trouble in Mind made its first appearance on Broadway, which is an historical tragedy as she died in 1994 and never got the opportunity to see her play reach the heights of success it deserved. Now, another piece of hers has been revived, this time off-Broadway at Classic Stage Company with her 1969 piece, Wine in the Wilderness, an intimate little piece that delves into the hypocrisy of a talented young black artist as he attempts to complete a triptych of paintings. The artist in question is Bill Jameson, played by Grantham Coleman. It's 1964 in the middle of the Harlem riots, and he is attempting to finish his work on his triptych, the first piece depicting a young black girl in a white dress, the second piece depicting an idealized vision of the perfected black woman. The third piece has yet to be started, which he envisions to be a baser depiction of an uneducated, unrefined black woman. His friends, Sonny-man, played by Brooks Brantly, and Cynthia, played by Lakisha May, think they have found the perfect model for this third painting, bringing in tomorrow Tommy Marie, played by Olivia Washington, who basically has nothing but the clothes on her back after a fire in her apartment. Little do Sonny-man, Cynthia, and Bill know, Tommy is not the ignorant woman they assume her to be, and we get awesome complex battles of ideology, will, and affirmation as Tommy confronts them. Along for the ride is Milton Craig Neely as Old Timer, a man whom nobody knows his name, and has taken some of the remains of the riot as his own loot to hide at Bill's place until the heat from the riot cools down. I love this play, and think it is better than Trouble in Mind. I think Childress was able to make the point of her narrative here far more concise, while still maintaining complex, rich characters who evolve through self-discovery in the story. Bill and Tommy in particular are the focus of the conflict, as Bill unexpectedly starts to fall for this woman, whom he initially thinks of as base and common, and Grantham Coleman methodically develops that interest in Tommy and internal conflict in himself as he discovers she is more than just a concept for his painting. Tommy, who is instantly smitten with Bill, is a little naive at first, but becomes quite aware of what's going on quick, and Olivia Washington is amazing throughout, never betraying who her character is at each given moment of the play. When Bill and Tommy square off in the play's climax, it is explosive, full of power and passion, and asks questions like, what makes art great? What do artists risk damaging when it comes to representing people within their art? How do stereotypes in art propagate negative perceptions of people? Being set in 1964 in the middle of a riot, in the middle of the civil rights movement, the immediacy of the conflict is palpable. This is LaChanze's directorial debut, and she does a fantastic job capturing all of these themes and questions. Classic Stage Company's three-quarter stage can be a challenge for directors regarding line of sight, but LaChanze expertly maneuvers the cast fluidly throughout so that no action on stage is stagnant for so long that people in the audience will feel like they're missing any of the action. Arnulfo Maldonado has created an immersive apartment for Bill with art supplies and books scattered throughout. It feels aged and lived in with just the right amount of miscellany that would be present by a struggling artist living on his own in an apartment in New York. Dede Ayite's costumes, along with Nikiya Mathis's hair and wig design, creates an authentic style for the cast. I especially love Sonny-man and Cynthia's looks and how Tommy transforms in a matter of minutes on stage. Wine in the Wilderness is a fantastic play, one of the best I've seen this season. Childress's works are becoming what could be described as new classic, with how pieces that never got the credit they deserved when originally written are finally starting to shine. Well, in this case, for sure, I'm all for it. Go see Wine in the Wilderness before time runs out. But I am only one man's opinion, so be sure to leave yours in the comments below. If you'd like to see Wine in the Wilderness, I'll leave a link in the description where you can get tickets. Also in the description will be links to my Patreon and Spotify pages, as well as my social media handles where you can support my work. You can also support me by liking and sharing this video, subscribing to the channel, and clicking the notification bell to be alerted to future reviews. My next review will be Westport Country Playhouse's production of Theater People. Thank you for watching, and I will see you at the theater.